Okay guys and gals, we've got another poor bleeding fish here. Okay, I think it's quite frustrating to hear a lot of people say if you've got a bleeding fish that you should be knocking on the head because it's not going to survive, which is pretty much rubbish. This fella, some decent plumes of blood coming off here. What works really well, just holding them upside down, stated tonic air mobility, they can just relax, slows down the activity. Nice with here, just releasing that grip every so often, a little bit of cool water flow over the fish's skin. Just closing the side of the operculum with the gill that's the blood's coming out. It slows down the water flow over the gill, allowing the clot more time to take hold without like the rest flow flowing over the gills. Yeah, so we're just holding him gently upside down. He's really calm. Just closing that gill with the one finger, allowing plenty of water flow over the gills, and allowing that blood clot to take hold. So, yeah, yet again, just releasing that grip on the fish every 5-10 seconds, a little bit of cool water flow over the fish's skin, and you'll see over time that blood's going to just reduce, which is really good. Eventually it can take, I've had fish take up to 4 minutes for the blood to clot. Like a little bit of blood looks like a lot of blood, and people could be confused by you know, the theory bleeding from the gills is not always bleeding from the gills. It can be wound from a hook, it can be, even if it is bleeding from the gills, they're very thin membrane, the blood clot can take hold and clot really nicely. So you can see right now a lot less blood coming out. After a wee while, I'm just going to take that finger away from that operculum just so it gives it full flow. Might do that now. You can see the blood stopped. We're going to give him 2 minutes after that blood's stopped, that blood clot's taken hold, just to allow that clot to strengthen. It's according to some medical professional clients I've had. Makes a lot of sense. Got a bit of net in his mouth here, I'll just get that out of the way. There we go. But just, yeah, just cradling him there. It's really calm, you get a good view of that fish there. Heaps of water over his skin, not squeezing too tight. I think you see a lot of people talking about, you know, hands theoretically having a negative thermal effect, like burning the fish. I think that's a lot of, you know, potentially it's possible, but I think a lot of it again is people squeezing too hard. The handprints you'll see are people squeezing the fish's tail too hard. So, yeah, so I think that's important. So we'll probably give it about a minute. We'll give it another minute just for that clot to really take hold. You'll find if a fish turns yellow, it's probably lost too much blood. It's looking pretty not so flash. I think I've only had 4 fish out of literally hundreds of fish I've had over the years that have been bleeding that haven't swum away. So it's important to remember that these are beautiful animals, they need to be respected. If it's your intention to let the fish go, let it go. You just don't take any notice of this rubbish that's talked about, saying these fish aren't going to survive, because it's a load of rubbish. A lot of rivers are fished where fish have got unique markings, and we've had bleeding fish, and we're able to let these fish go and go back and after being bleeding and see that they're fine. So yeah, so there's no need to, if you don't have the intention to keep a fish to eat it, yeah, look at the right care is this fish is going to be fine. So you can see the blood has stopped, the fish is fine. Go on. All right, so I'll continue for a while there. As you can see, this fish is looking pretty happy. A lot of positive gill movements. Just turn it upside down. There we go. Swing away nice and strong. It's at least got a chance, but I know it's got a really good chance. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. All right.